Hello guys, and welcome back to Club Dead. I'm Justin JT, and today, I'm covering Giant Derp, a Minecraft animation directed by David RB and posted on the YouTube channel Black Plasma Studios. Now known as Squared Media, the video follows Derp, who becomes a giant after being hit by magic and wrecks a city. Obviously, there is some influence from our giant from Japan, Godzilla. Ignore that. If there is a giant on the loose in the city, there's gotta be some kills. So let's get to them. Shout out to all the people who made this, and the patrons as well. The video begins with the camera panning down to Derp, walking into a carnival. He a jolly good lad. He then looks around, and with fish. He walks by and sees many stalls. There's even one that sells blazes, which is like the stall for spicy chips. Derp then sees a rock concert happening. We then get introduced to this magician. People are having fun at the carnival. Even a cameo from Big Man Kylo, who's at the strong man on machine with. Who is he? Zanji. Then Derp talks with fish, cause it wants to be in water to go swim. Derp then agrees and throws fish in the tank to go and swim. The fish lands, annoying the owner. Then we see the magician doing a trick for 3 people. Then Derp walks up to the donut stall, and the lady gives him a donut, and Derp takes the donut gleefully and eats it off screen. Then the magician is showing another trick to 4 people. Then Derp eats from more donuts from the stand. Jesus Christ, Derp has a bigger metabolism than most of America. Then the magician shows another trick to the audience. They go wild, like bro threw it back. Then Derp steals more heckin' food from stalls, and from people as well. This a crazy shot. Then Derp runs, but sees a cake on stage, and he wants it. We get close up. The guard isn't allowing Derp on stage. Derp sees a barrel as a disguise, and starts to walk past the guard. Then the guard does notice Derp, but ignores it. Derp then gets on stage where the cake is, but barrel is shaking. Then the magician notices the barrel and gets hit by the barrel, while the wand falls to the stage and shoots some kind of magic at Derp's chest, sending him through a bench. Then he runs away from embarrassment. Then he's walking to his apartment, still with that goofy smile. Then his head is big than arms. It's begun. Then people see Giant Derp and are terrified and start running. And Derp tries to call his roommate, but they don't pick up the call. Derp rings again. Then Derp gets bigger and bigger. Then the roommates notice Derp just by the shadow. Not even the director is caring. Then other civilians see Derp get taller. Even the kids notice. Then all havoc breaks loose once Derp looks at the civilians. It's Derpomania. And no, it's not an infection. Idiots. Then Derp destroys his apartment in one swing. And wow, it's awesome. Luckily, they don't die. The effort to have destruction physics is awesome. Like wow. Then the magician and many more civilians, including creepers, notice the Giant Derp. I'm surprised they're not going.
Run! It's Godzilla! It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla! Though it isn't.
Then we see some people who for somehow hasn't noticed the Giant Derp destroying the city get stuck in traffic due to people. One of them looks at a clock, and it ticks as the driver waits to drive. Damn ducks don't know. Goofy the clock ticks again. Why is there a turtle? Oh, that face. That dumb little face. We then see Slow Grandpa. The driver gets angry and drives around, probably causing damage to the city, but stops due to Giant Derp. Then the driver sees Derp in a pretty good camera shot. You still mad? Then more people notice Giant Derp being chased by a helicopter. Sloth. Then Mr. Death and a lady have coffee, and later the building gets destroyed behind them, that no one dies in. Then the camera guy gets the footage of Giant Derp onto the news. Then Giant Derp notices and knocks the helicopter out, causing it to crash, killing the cameraman and an unknown pilot. For our first 2 kills of the video, then a cactus driver gets out of the vehicle and starts and shoots at Giant Derp, which does nothing. Then a man shoots at Derp with a bow, but then another man shoots at Derp with an R-15. Then a man shoots at Derp with an RPG, which pushes Derp a bit to the face. Then the guitarist and drummer prepare to play some music, while a dude drives a tank. Then Tank Dude aims the tank, and it shoots at Derp, which somehow doesn't damage Derp. Then Derp moves to the carnival to cause more havoc. Then an elemental lady with a bat tries to attack giant Derp by a leg, but gets knocked out and presumably is killed. But the problem is that we don't ever see her after this, so I don't know if she goes on the count. But screw it, it's my show. She goes on the count. Then a plane flies in, while rock music plays from the band, while people run away from giant Derp. Then the magician looks at something quickly on the book. Then two dudes with guns get ready to shoot at Derp. Then as giant Derp walks to magician, the two dudes start shooting at Derp, while the magician gets saved by pet fish. The wand gets flown into the water tank, where the dolphin grabs the wand and shoots a magic orb at Derps, which turns Derp into these creatures before turning to normal. First a slime, then a door, then a mushroom cow, then for a sec, a purple zombie, which is a reference to another Minecraft animation made by the same channel called Fallout. Then a tree, then a cube. I don't know why it's here, but okay. Master Derp, then a cruise ship, which somehow isn't causing some kind of problem for Derp's body, like where would Derp's heart be? Midships. Then a lizard, then himself, then the orb appears at Derp, which bounces around the stalls, which then hits the magician, which turned him small. The final scene shows Derp running away from small man. Damn, he's so small that it makes silverfishes offended. The camera pans up to air to end the video, as we see the fixed damages. While he's talking, it's revealed that the old man from the crossings is now a giant. There was a giant, and that giant gave us some kills. But how many kills? Well, I guess you know. But first, I heard there's a giant here. Oh, there it is. Wait, what's that? Three people died in giant Derp. One unknown, one male, and one female, giving us an equal slice of the pie chart. And with a runtime of 6 minutes and 47 seconds. That gives us a kill on average every 2.15 minutes. Obsidian Chainsaw obviously goes to the cameraman and the unknown pilot, because it's on screen and it's an explosion. Dirt Knife obviously goes to the woman who just got knocked out and presumably died, because we don't see her after the scene. And that's it. Giant Derp was made in 2018. And it's a Minecraft animation that it's pretty good. I recommend it. Next up, I'm covering a Roblox animation. But until then, I'm Justin JT. Be fun, people.